Let us ask you something. Who do you trust with the future of artificial intelligence? If you just paused, you're not alone. The biggest courtroom tech drama of the year, Musk versus Altman, has just exposed a chilling reality that's shaking up Silicon Valley. Maybe neither of these billionaires deserves to shape the future of AI. Today, we're breaking down exactly what happened in this legal showdown, and more importantly, why it proves that the people running AI may not be the right ones for the job. We are diving deep into the technicalities that saved OpenAI and what they reveal about the corporate games being played behind closed doors. Before we dive into why this matters for all of us, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us keep bringing you real, honest analysis of the forces shaping our world. We value your voice in this critical conversation. All right, let's set the stage. You probably know the main characters, Elon Musk and Sam Altman. Not many people realize it, but they actually co-founded OpenAI together in 2015. Their original vision? To steer AI development responsibly for the benefit of all humanity, not just corporate profit. It was a mission of pure altruism. But fast forward to today, and OpenAI's mission looks very different. The company has catapulted itself into the AI stratosphere, partnering with giants like Microsoft. To reach this scale, they abandoned their purely non-profit roots for a capped profit model, a move that brought in billions, but also brought the wrath of their co-founder. Elon Musk was not happy. He sued OpenAI and Altman, arguing that they betrayed the company's founding agreement. His legal team claimed this was a breach of charitable trust, alleging that funds meant for the public good were instead used to build a closed-source, de facto subsidiary for Microsoft. Now let's look inside the courtroom. For 3 weeks, we watched a parade of witnesses and a mountain of evidence. We saw emails from the early days that seemed to promise OpenAI would never be for profit. The world expected a definitive ruling on the soul of AI development. But what we got instead was a masterclass in legal timing. The jury took only 2 hours to reach a verdict. Dismissed. Why? Because of a technicality called the statute of limitations. In California, you only have a few years to sue for these types of claims. The court found that Musk knew about OpenAI's pivot as early as 2019, meaning he waited too long to file his lawsuit in 2024. So what does that actually say about how AI is being managed? Here's the real bombshell. This trial wasn't just about legal loopholes. It revealed a stunning crisis of leadership. It showed us that maybe neither Musk nor Altman, or any of the tech elite, are the stewards we want at the helm of humanity's most powerful technology. Let's be brutally honest. We watched two of the most powerful men in Silicon Valley trade insults like schoolboys. Musk painted Altman as a sellout. Altman's lawyers questioned Musk's own track record. It felt less like a debate over the future of intelligence and more like a playground spat among billionaires, each personally insulted that the other didn't play by their rules. The trial revealed that OpenAI's transition was shrouded in secrecy. Key decisions were made in private emails that only came to light under subpoena. This murkiness makes us ask, did either of them really care about the responsibility of managing AI for everyone, or was it always about their own personal legacies and investors? To understand the stakes, we have to look at what OpenAI is now, a public benefit corporation. On paper, a PBC is legally required to balance shareholder profit with a public benefit. In this case, ensuring AGI benefits all humanity. But with a valuation approaching $1 trillion, can that mission really survive the pressure of investors like Microsoft and NVIDIA? The irony is that while the nonprofit foundation still technically controls the board, its 26% stake is worth a staggering $130 billion. We have to wonder if that much wealth creates a conflict of interest. Is it possible to be a neutral steward of humanity when you are also one of the wealthiest entities on the planet? The trial suggests the answer is complicated. We also have to consider the recent recapitalization. To attract another $6.6 billion from investors like NVIDIA and SoftBank, OpenAI simplified its structure. This made it easier for the big players to get in, but it also moved the company even further away from the open vision that Musk and Altman originally shared. The open in OpenAI is starting to feel like a relic of the past. This isn't just a corporate drama, this matters for all of us. Artificial intelligence isn't some abstract force. It's quickly becoming part of our daily lives, from how we work and create to how we vote and perceive reality. The people in charge of these companies are the architects of our future digital environment. If the Musk versus Altman saga showed us anything, it's that those currently in the driver's seat may not have earned our trust. If we are handing over the keys to humanity's most powerful technology, We need to be certain that the drivers aren't just focused on their own personal rivalries or quarterly earnings. The dangers of mismanaged AI are simply too high to ignore. Imagine if the inventors of electricity spent all their time fighting lawsuits instead of ensuring it was safe and available to everyone. Imagine if the infrastructure of the modern world was built on the foundation of a billionaire's personal grudge. That's exactly what the current state of AI leadership feels like. A high-stakes game of control with our future as the board. Or if the early days of the internet were dominated by rivals more interested in profit than public good. We've seen this pattern before, where transformative technology is captured by a few powerful entities before the public even realizes what's at stake. We are at a crossroads, and we cannot afford to repeat the mistakes of the past. The takeaway here is an uncomfortable truth. As AI becomes more powerful, it's being guided by people whose main characteristics are ambition, secrecy, and personal rivalry, not stewardship or public trust. This case turned into a mirror for the entire tech industry, reflecting the egos driving the race instead of a clear, shared vision for humanity. We are seeing a race to the top where safety and openness are often treated as obstacles rather than priorities. The technicality that ended the Musk trial didn't solve the problem, it just kicked the can down the road. We are left with a system that prioritizes legal maneuvering over ethical responsibility, and that should concern everyone. So, where do we go from here? We are seeing a growing call for broader oversight and better governance, not just from billionaire founders or Fortune 500 boardrooms, but from ethicists, independent technologists, and everyday users. We need more voices at the table to ensure that AI development is transparent and accountable to all of us. If we don't demand more transparency, we're leaving the keys to the most powerful technology of our era in the hands of people who may not deserve our confidence. We need to move beyond the billionaire-led narrative and build a governance framework that prioritizes the public good above all else. It's time for a radical rethink of how we steer these world-changing innovations. What do you think? Is the current crop of AI leaders up for the task, or do we need a radical rethink of who gets to steer these world-changing innovations? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your perspective. Make sure to hit like, subscribe for more unfiltered takes, and check out the related video up in the corner, where we dig even deeper into AI oversight and the future of this technology. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.